Hey, welcome to another episode of Away We Go. I am Dan Vasquez and
I'm Lena Kühne.
we have a special presentation today.
We'll talk about your trip to Mexico.
Yeah, just got back from Mexico a
Welcome
few days ago.
back.
Thank you very much. It's good to be back. And
How was it?
oh, Mexico was amazing. It was warm. I got a chance to be in the central part of Mexico, Zacatecas, and then I flew to the southern part, to the Yucatan Peninsula, and visited the city of Mérida.
Did you go to the beach?
I did. Not every day, but I got to be there at least one day. Spent
That's
a whole day
nice.
there. Yeah.
That's nice. So let's start with getting there.
Okay.
Did you need a COVID test? How was it in the airport?
So this is great. Mexico is basically the only country, or very few countries right now, that has opened up, and you are not required to provide a COVID test upon landing in Mexico. All they're going to do is you just fill out a paperwork that says that you've not been exposed, that you don't have a little health questionnaire, and then they'll check your temperature, and you can go through customs.
That's it?
That is it.
Do you need to quarantine when you get there?
No, there is no quarantine requirement or anything like that. So it's actually pretty simple. I was ready for a lot of things because I haven't traveled in many months, and I was ready for a long procedure, and it was quite easy, really.
So can Americans go there, like U.S. citizens? Are they allowed to go to Mexico?
Yes.
Yes.
So I wasn't the only one. There were a lot of Americans out there, especially in the peninsula of Yucatan. There were a lot of tourism. So tourism seems like to be right back on at least 90% full force in Mexico. Yeah.
That's nice. How was it in the airport? Was it full?
The airports were looking pretty regularly now. Especially, so I visited the airport in Mexico City. I visited the airport in Zacatecas, in Aguascalientes, and in Mérida. And of course, Mexico City is a huge airport, and it was pretty busy. The other airports were easier, and they were more slower. Yeah, let's try.
That's great.
Yeah.
So let's see what you did in Mexico.
All right, so I'm gonna show you a video of a meal I had in Mérida, where I went to eat real, authentic Yucatan food, which is Mayan. The Yucatan Peninsula was the Mayan Empire, and they have their own food, their own customs, and I'm going to show you how they did the actual food. So we're going to show the video right there. There it goes. Restaurant, and this lady is making them fresh. So she's making handmade tortillas. So the corn has been ground and it's been mixed with very few ingredients, and then it's put in that bowl. And then this lady makes them by hand, does the shape by hand, and then puts them right there in the black thing, the little stove right there, is called a comal. So she puts it right in the comal, and then from there they go right to the people sitting in the restaurant eating.
Did you try it?
I did. It was very good. There's a special taste to it.
Really?
Yeah.
So can we find something like that here?
It's very hard here in America to find handmade tortillas. Well, maybe more in the southern part, California or maybe Texas. You'll find some, maybe Arizona, but not everywhere.
Can you make those?
Can I make them?
Yes.
Not from scratch. That's a lot of work. You have to go get the corn,
Yes.
and clean the corn, and then break it out, and then fix it. So
That's great.
yeah.
What else did you do?
Well, let me see if I can find some other things. So I tried a few things. Let me show you some of the things from how Mérida looks. This is downtown Mérida, and you can get course carriage rides around there. And
Did you do it?
I did not. I was walking. I just walked around. And then what we call.
How warm was it over there?
Oh, it was super warm. It was 95, and it was very warm. But in the evening, it gets nice and cool. But it's a very beautiful city. The city of Merida, Yucatan. Okay, so at the beach, I gotta show you what the fish tastes like. Do you like that?
Yeah,
Actually, that was my
it looks interesting.
my brother's meal. And,
What is it?
It's fried fish. It's fresh fish. It's just taken out of the ocean. It's completely
Okay.
fried. So the fish is literally pulled out and it's put right into the oil, fried. You pull it out, you eat it, and it's actually quite delicious. I know it doesn't look delicious, but
Does
once
not.
you try it,
It looked interesting.
it does. And I'll show you a few more things about. Well, here's a picture of the ocean, of course.
It
So
looks good.
This is the Gulf, because the peninsula. Oh, hold on. I don't know where you hold on. The peninsula has the two oceans. It has the Gulf of Mexico, but it also has the Caribbean Sea. So I'll show you a little bit of the Caribbean Sea. And yeah, so I'll show you how these birds are fishing. Oh, I think that one was late. So the water is warm. It's super warm.
Really?
Yeah. When you get in the water is 70 degrees or something like that. So it's very, very, very nice. Let me
I
see.
would even get in that water. I don't like going in cold water, so.
Yeah. So this is a fishing town. So my brother knows where to go. This was not a very touristy place. It's really off the grid, and only locals go there. So it was really nice. Okay, I'm gonna show you this. These guys were fishing, pulling out fish. And these are the. I think this is a video. No, let me show you this fish. These are, they're called stick fish.
Okay.
Have you ever seen those before?
No?
They're like a stick,
Yeah.
and many of them, like there are thousands of them, and they go and they swim around you. They're really fun.
Yeah.
All right. So there's a little bit of water, and as you can tell, there is no resort there. It's just
Yeah.
local people. There was quite a bit of few people there.
Yeah. It looks so nice.
It is nice. That's the Gulf on the side of the peninsula. So, all right. And what else?
What
I'll
was-
show you the fruit. Hi everybody. I just wanted to show you a little caimito. This is a very exotic fruit, and it looks just like this. Now this it only comes out at this time of the year, and it only comes for like a few weeks. You can't eat this all year round, and it's so short, the lifespan of it, that you can't even put it on the stores. So I'm about to try it for the first time, a caimito, and I'll tell you what it is like. So I'm gonna eat the white part. Apparently the purple part is very sour. It does have a bone, so if you ever try it, don't eat the seed, don't eat the bone. That's the seed right there. Let me show it to you. And I don't think I can fly with this. It's illegal to fly with the seed.
Super sweet.
Is it good?
So anyway,
Like
here it
it?
goes. Let's see. Oh,
You never had it before?
No, never seen it before.
wow. And it's good. I like it.
It's very different
very
than
good,
the
actually.
food in
Yeah.
Zacatecas.
It's not super sweet, but it's soft.
Yeah, it's actually very sweet.
Tastes like octopus. No, I don't know what octopus tastes like. Well, I do, but very good. Caimito. ¿La puedo comer eso también?
Sí. So let me show you a few pictures of what it looks like. It looks
Yeah,
like a
it's very good.
starfish
Awesome.
kind of thing. Yeah. So, this was another. There's the place Celestun where we went to the beaches. Small little town right at the border of Michoacan and Yucatan, and yeah, very very nice place.
So what was your best part of the whole trip?
The best part of the trip, well, of
Yeah.
course, seeing family that I haven't seen because of COVID. In a year, I got to see all 4 of my brothers. I did have to travel half the country to go see the ones missing. But yeah, that was the best part. And after that, the food. Oh my goodness, the food was so amazing. The food was, yeah, couldn't be more happier. I got real tacos. I got a lot of vitamin T. You've heard of vitamin T, right?
Yeah, tacos, tortas. What else?
Tostadas.
Tostadas.
Taquitos.
Vitamin
Tamales.
T.
Yeah. So.
So what did you need to get back to the U.S.?
Okay, so when I was coming back to the U.S., there is a requirement that the U.S. has, and that you have to have a COVID test, a negative COVID test. So I looked around in the city where I could get it, and there were, I think, 3 or 4 different options, and some of them would take 3 days to get back, and some of them were rapid. So once I wasn't sure which one I needed, I decided to just go to the airport, and they had a testing site right there, and I knew for sure they would let me with that one because it's at the airport, of course.
Yeah.
And sure enough, I went there and got the test. I was negative,
That's good.
and they gave me the envelope 30 minutes later, and I had everything explained. And then we go. So a lot of airlines are doing something new. As soon as you get into the airport, even before you can go and check in, you have to scan a QR code, and then with the QR code, you have to put all of your information. And it's a questionnaire, a health questionnaire they call. And you fill out your name, your flight number, your passport information, and then you say, have I had COVID or anything like that? And then you submit it, and then it gives you a QR code after you fill it out. And when you go to the counter to check in for your flight, you have to show them the picture that you completed it.
Okay.
So there were multiple airlines that required that from now on. And then when I went to the gate, ready to board, they did pull out the test again. And just before you get in the airplane back to the United States, you do have to have a COVID test.
Okay.
So now, but that's from Mexico, and you are heading over to Germany now.
Yes, and I need a COVID test 48 hours before I'll land in Germany, but then 48 hours.
So what's the process like? So you've been reading a little bit about that,
Yeah.
and what do you have to do?
Well, I have to get a COVID test, and then when I get there, I have to take another COVID test, and I might have to quarantine. It's a little, I don't know if I have to or not.
Okay,
It depends on the situation.
but you can get in because you
I'm
are
a German citizen,
a
yes.
German citizen.
That's
So
the
can a
only-
U.S. citizen get in?
No.
So
They
no
only
German
let
citizens.
European, like someone who is a citizen of a European country.
Or residents.
Yeah.
So if they're a resident of Europe, but you wanna fly right into your country, right?
Yes.
Of origin.
Yeah, just to make sure that I get in.
Right.
Because you don't know, like in theory, like the Netherlands, they have to let me in. But because Netherlands has like more COVID cases than Germany, I would need to take another COVID test right there before I enter Germany.
Yeah.
So it would take within 2 days.
So you're playing it safe. You're going right
Yeah.
into Germany, and you're flying to what?
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt. Yeah, that's a good airport.
Yeah.
And then you go through there. You have a lot of options. You can fly to Belgium. You can fly to Holland. You can fly to France.
Yeah.
But you're playing it safe and going straight into Germany.
Yes.
Okay.
Because they have to let me in. I'm a citizen.
And then when you get back,
I need another COVID test, I think.
okay.
Yeah.
So you're about to get a lot of COVID tests.
Yes.
So that's gonna be something for anyone watching. If you're start thinking about traveling, as things begin to open up, you wanna be looking for COVID tests.
Yeah.
Now, do they cost?
I think here I can get one for free, and in Germany it's for sure free. I know
okay.
that.
Okay, that's
I can get tested every day for free.
Oh,
if I need
that's
to.
Great. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, so that's the world we live in,
Yeah.
and that's something that we might have to get used to it and add into the planning as we're planning different trips.
Yeah.
So, Lena, you're gonna get to Germany. What is the first thing you're gonna do when you get back?
First thing, surprise my family. Because only my mom and my dad know that I'm coming.
Oh,
No
that's
one else
great.
knows. I hope they're not watching today. Because then I blew the surprise.
Yeah, you just made a surprise right here. So you're gonna go surprise your family. What are some of the things you're planning to do once you're there?
First thing, in the airport, I go to the bakery and get bread.
You really like your bread, huh?
Yes.
Well, Germany has so much different types of bread, and what a lot of people don't know is that in Europe, bread is like a meal
Yes, you can eat it for breakfast, lunch, dinner.
because the
Just eat
bread
bread.
that they make out there has so many nutrients and
Yes.
it's so different,
Oh.
different flavors and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
So I have to send a video with all the variety of bread we have.
So wait, are you gonna be connecting with us when you're over there?
I try.
All right.
Let's see
so
how the connection is.
we're gonna try to make an Away We Go episode, connecting with Lena all the way in Germany, and we'll be live right here in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be exciting. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully the connections work, and
Hopefully.
we can make it happen. So, yeah. All right. I think we've shared some good information today, especially for those people getting ready to travel. Anything else, Lena, that you think would be good advice for travelers?
Check where you're going and if you're allowed to enter the country.
Yes, very, very good. So there are websites and there are things you can do. Go to the airline and check the list of countries that are open, and if you can enter in as a U.S. citizen or as a resident or whatever, but make sure that you do that extra homework,
Yeah.
which it's not that difficult, but it's just one more step that has to be added for the safety of all. So I think this is a good ending point for today. This has been, again, Dan Vasquez and
Lena Kühne.
Away We Go. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again on another episode.